could use a camera. Okay, little technical difficulties there, but what else is new? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Grommet Live. We took a little tiny hiatus. Let's see. God, where haven't I been? I've been traveling like a crazy woman. I was at HSN all last week. I had a bunch of shows for my own products for a change. That was a ton of fun. I had a whole hour-long show where I got to present my whole travel collection, and then I had a lot of little shows sprinkled in. And then I flew straight from there to San Diego, actually Coronado, and I got to be part of a really special event. It was called the Women's Product Entrepreneur and Inventor Summit. And it was basically about 100 women from around the country just coming together, women that have product innovations that are either have already taken them to market. Many of them actually are Grommet brands or getting ready to be a Grommet brand. So it was so fun getting to meet everybody in person and just getting to share stories and share best practices and ideas and brainstorming. And oh, it was such a treat. We even got to gave away $100,000 to the winners of a product pitch competition. So grand prize got 50,000 and then 4 finalists split. I think they each got like 10 or 11,000. So that was super fun. I want to pull up the chat here because I feel like I'm missing it. There it is. Oh, we've got Yo. Hello, Yo. And let's see, so many people jumping on here. Guys, welcome back. So thank you for being here. Tonight is Wednesday night, and it is 6 o'clock or a little after 6 o'clock on the West Coast, which means it's a little after 9 o'clock on the East Coast. And this is a new time for us. And Greg is not here, unfortunately. He has a family commitment, but he may jump in here. He's going to try to get back here in time because I know he really wanted to be here tonight. So hopefully he will be, but if not, I promise to carry the ship. Is that right? Is that a saying that I don't think it is, but we'll use it anyway. Anyway, what you are seeing there on the screen that just popped up is something that I love. I think all of you guys love. One of the best parts of Grommet Live is that we do a giveaway. Actually, we do 2 giveaways on every show. And usually when it's Greg and I, about halfway through, I get to pick my favorite product of the whole show. And I get to give that away to a lucky winner. And they don't necessarily have to be here. Although if you are here, you get a second chance or you can double your chances of winning. So to enter, you will just use that QR code that you're seeing right there. All you have to do is get your phone out, take a picture of it, and enter the giveaway. And then we're giving you a chance to double your chances by jumping inside the chat and saying something like the word giveaway. That way our producer Jen will see that and she will give you another entry into tonight's giveaway, to the two giveaways. So definitely pop inside the chat. Let us know where you are tuning in from. Oh, thank you, Yo. She says she missed Greg and I really miss when we don't do Grommet Live. It's like I feel like my arm is missing. It's so strange because I really look forward to this show. I can't even tell you how much because it's so fun to unveil all of these cool products that are launching. And so if you've been here before, you already know. And if you haven't been here before, I will tell you that every week the Grommet launches about 20 to 25 new products. And so it's always exciting to find out what they are. And so on Thursday, they roll out all the products and they send an email out to all of their followers and people can vote. You're upvoting. When you upvote, not only are you helping the brand or the maker or inventor of the product by letting them know that you love their product, but by upvoting, you are getting 20% off of whatever that product is. So you don't necessarily even have to buy the product now. Maybe you want to buy it later. Maybe you don't want to buy it at all, but you'll get that 20% code that will go inside your file on Grommet. So it's just kind of a special thank you. And on some of the pricier items, that really adds up. That's like a pretty big number. So definitely do that. And you may already know that one of the things that is so wonderful about Grommet and about Grommet Live is that our whole mission, our whole goal is to shine a well-deserved light on all of these independent inventors, all of these makers that are out there hustling and being innovative and creative and putting these products out there. It is so hard to get heard and seen in today's e-commerce marketplace. There are so many tens of millions of products out there. It's really, really tough. So Grommet gives them a platform, and Grommet Live specifically gives them an even bigger platform, because the goal is that we have a lot of people watching on all the different social media channels. So we're on Facebook, and we're on, I think, on Instagram, maybe not on Instagram tonight, YouTube, LinkedIn. So people watching from all over. And if we can get that chat going, so I always encourage that, not only because it's so much fun, but also because when that chat gets going, the different social media channels will push it out to more and more people. So that means these maker stories get heard by more people, the products get seen by more people, and it's just a huge win. So that's why I'm going to be encouraging you throughout the show just to chime in. Again, let me know where you are tuning in from. Let us know what products you like. And if you have questions about the products, if you want to see something closer, or maybe it's a product you already have and you want to share a little tidbit about it, whether you're liking it or a different way of using it or something like that, we love that. So definitely use that chat. And I'm trying to think if there's any, one more little bit of housekeeping is we are doing tonight's show, which is going to be, so it's every Wednesday night, 6 o'clock West Coast, 9 o'clock East Coast. Tomorrow night, because as you may or may not know, Mother's Day is right around the corner. It is next Sunday, right? What's the date today? It's May 12th, Sunday the 12th. And so I wanted to do a Mother's Day show to help everybody with Mother's Day gifting in plenty of time for gifts to arrive. So we are doing that tomorrow, and I could not be more excited about it. When I do these shows that are sort of category specific, gifting, gift guides and things like that, I spend a whole lot of time sifting through the Grommet website, looking for what I think are the very best products for whatever that category is. So tomorrow night is all about Mother's Day gifting. So I've got some really special ones. We will be doing the giveaway, so I might help you do your Mother's Day gifting tomorrow evening. So that's going to be at the same time. So please join us back here. And Jen, if you wouldn't mind putting up the link so that you guys can set a reminder for the show so you don't miss it, that would be fabulous. And we have Josie here. We have Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Sherry wants another chance at the giveaway, as does Josie, as does Yo. Lots of people doubling their chances to win. And I think I already know which products I'm giving away. I think I do, but I'm not telling. Okay, without any further ado, let's get started on, so tonight's products, the ones you're seeing tonight, for the most part, they all launched this week. So congratulations to all of the makers that we're going to be highlighting tonight. I'm hoping a lot of you guys are inside the chat, because that always makes it so much fun, because people can ask you guys questions and, kind of give you those virtual high fives that are so fun to get. Okay, our very first product, I actually wish Greg was here for this one, because I'm certain that he absolutely loves this. When it showed up at my house, I didn't know it was coming. Sometimes I know which products are coming. I know ahead of time, and sometimes I don't. It's just like Christmas. It's just a surprise when it shows up. This was one of those. I am somebody who loves to cook. Are you guys, who likes to cook? I'm feeling like, because of the pandemic, well, actually for multiple reasons, people are cooking more and more at home these days, and it's just becoming has become such a kind of favorite thing to do. And so the other reason, other than the pandemic kind of propelling that, is, can you believe how expensive it is to go out to dinner right now? I mean, I've been on the road for so long, and so I've been going out to dinner every night pretty much. It's a flipping fortune. I feel like there's no restaurant you can go to that's inexpensive anymore. Even McDonald's is a fortune these days. So I do think there's more and more people cooking at home. So this first product is all about cooking. And to me, if you have a really great knife, it makes all the difference in the cooking experience. It really does. And I don't think I realized how bad my knives were until this one showed up at my door. And I've got two of them. These are by a company called Soul Blade. And first of all, just the packaging, and I already took it out of the sleeve, but what a beautiful job they've done. So if you are someone who's needing a gift for, whether it's Mother's Day or Father's Day or anything, it's just so beautifully done that you're very proud to give this as a gift. Let's just say that. But then you open it up, and again, just really high quality box with that kind of magnetic closure on it. So it's beautiful. This one is a Santoku knife. This is a 7-inch. I also have an 8-inch chef's knife that I'm going to show you. And they also have a paring knife that's on the Grommet website. So as you're seeing right there on the screen, there is that QR code. So if you want to get more information beyond what I'm saying, or if you want to give them an upvote, you're going to do that with that QR code and your phone. And that's it. So let's go ahead and open it up. Again, so beautifully done. So there's a really nice kind of cushioned foam in here. And then look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. So even more protection there. And then, got to be careful with this one. I don't even know how to put into words how beautiful it is, and I'm hoping that the camera does it justice. But the handle alone, the inlay right there, I don't know if you can see that, but so beautiful. And I just looked at it and was like, oh, so pretty. And then I held it. And this handle is so perfectly ergonomically designed or engineered. And I never really have understood that. I guess I've never really had those premium knives before, because when I put this in my hand, it was a whole different experience than anything I've ever felt before. So it's very sort of substantial. I mean, you just can feel the quality right away. And then when you hold it, it has that sort of perfect balance. And when a knife has that perfect balance, it makes it so much easier to slice through or dice or whatever it is you're doing. So it really just, even before I used it, I just really felt like, my gosh, this is just perfection. And then look at that, how pretty that is. I'm hoping the light hits it just right. And then it's got that razor thin blade. So you could imagine, I should have a cutting board with vegetables or something here, because if you could see, it slices through. I used it last night with onions, and what was the other thing? Onions and carrots last night. It's like butter. The way it slices is just, I mean, it's just a whole different experience, a whole different ball game. These knives are Japanese knives, and you might know that Japanese are famous or known for their knives and the quality that they build into them, and just the precision of how they're engineered. And so I really get it. I guess I've never used a Japanese knife before, but now I get it. So this is that really, really high quality steel. It is, ultra, very, very sharp. So definitely be careful with that. This is not one that you're going to want to put in the dishwasher. And I've always kind of I know I'm not supposed to, but sometimes I do. This one I will not put in the dishwasher. So you do want to wash this by hand. And then you don't have to store it in here, but I certainly am going to, because it's just such a beautiful box to store it in. So this is stunning. I'm going to show you one more. That is the chef's knife. And this one is an 8-inch. And I don't have the paring knife, but I did take a look at it online. And I mean, it's such a great set. And you have that option where you can buy them individually, or you can buy them as a set of 3. And so if you're getting a set of 3, you're getting the 8-inch chef's knife. You are getting the one I just showed you, which was the 7-inch. That's this one right here. And then here's that 8-inch. And it even comes with these tips on here, just kind of for safety and protecting the blade. But that is, this is your workhorse right here. The size of it, and all the same great qualities of the other one. That handle, I mean, it just feels so great. And I feel like this is an insanely wonderful gift. I know it's a little odd to give a knife, but because it's so beautifully made, so top quality, and when you use it, you will see that it's just really a different experience when you're cooking. And I do believe we have Soul Blade in the chat. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Let's see, Stephanie Novak is saying, I'm on the Soul Blade team. And, oh, I lost it. Where is it there? I can confirm these knives are a talking piece because of how beautiful they are. That, Stephanie, I have to say, that was the very first thing that came to my mind, was just like my jaw dropped when I opened it. I never thought I could get so excited about a knife, but it is, yes. I mean, I can imagine cooking in the kitchen when you're entertaining and people just wanting to know what that knife is. So, I mean, every detail. And again, I've got to go back to that handle, just how beautiful that inlay is right there. And you can see the wood grain. just so, so pretty. So obviously it is a premium knife. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but because you're getting it on Grommet, you're getting that 20% off. So as you're seeing there, the individual knife is $71.97, but you would get that 20% off the set as well if you decide to go that route. So if you did want to do the set, I mean, you could split it up and it could be 3 different gifts, or maybe keep it all for yourself, because I certainly want the whole set for myself. So it is really, really beautiful. And again, every detail from the packaging to the way it's protected, everything is perfection. And I am so glad. I don't believe we've ever had knives on Grommet before. I wouldn't have thought of it, but I'm so glad we do, because I know kitchen items are a big, really big hit on Grommet. And I don't know why I hadn't thought of that before, but I have no doubt we are going to sell a whole bunch of these guys. So try it out, you guys. And if you, will be curious if you love it as much as I do. I'm thinking about all the things I can't wait to cut with this, because I just did it on a couple items just to, get a feel for how that grip, probably the thing that stands out to me the most, other than how gorgeous they are, is the back and just how comfortable it feels and how easy it makes it to slice when you have that comfort and that balance. So really beautifully done. Let's see. We've got Play Amigo in the house. Hello, hello. Those are really nice looking, aren't they? They are stunning, stunning, stunning. So again, this is the chef's knife. This is the, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Santoku knife. This is the 7-inch and the 8-inch. The pairing knife is 3.75 inches. And I would say on all of these, can you put them in the dishwasher? You probably can. Would I? I probably would not. These are, to me, treasures. So Soul Blade, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being on the Grommet. I can't wait for some of you guys to get these home, to gift them, and let us know what you think, because I'm over the moon if you can't tell. Okay, let's move on to the next product. Any other questions in the chat that I am missing? Let me see. Looks like there was. How did I miss that? Let me see. Someone I believe is asking, where are they made? And so Stephanie, I'm so glad you're in the chat to let us know, because I don't know where they're made. So if you can let us know, that would be fantastic. Let's see. We do have a little delay in the chat, so I'm sure she'll be chiming in shortly with that, and we will let you know. And I do want to remind you guys, with live shopping, to my knowledge, there's not a way yet to have all of the chats, if someone's chatting from Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn, to have them all together for you. Unfortunately, I get to see them all where I'm sitting, but so I'm kind of always trying to tell you what people are saying because of that. So I just wanted to kind of point that out. So you're not seeing everybody at the same time like we are here at Grommet Live. Okay, we are going to move on. And I have to say, tomorrow night's show is, and in case you just jumped on, we're doing a special Mother's Day gifting edition tomorrow night. So that's definitely all about that. But I'm looking at so many of these products, including the knives. I just think those are a phenomenal Mother's Day gift. So I'm going to kind of highlight that, because I know that's on everybody's mind right now. And this next one is very much the same. I mean, it's a very different product, but it is very much a giftable product for any kind of occasion, but especially Mother's Day. And the one that came to my house is, oh gosh, I hope I know what scent it is. Let's see. I know I love the scent, but I don't know if I got the name of it. Okay, well, this is a candle, as you're seeing there. Now, this is spiral light candle. This is not your ordinary candle. In my mind, they have completely reinvented the candle, and in such an innovative, such a cool way. I think candles, when I was young, I thought they were the silliest gift. I could not imagine why anyone would give anyone a candle, or why you would ever want to get a candle. Now I cannot get enough of them. I love candles. I love all the different scents. Grapefruit is my favorite, in case anyone's buying me a candle. But so I really appreciate candles now, and especially really, really great quality ones. So when this one showed up, it was so nice to see not something that's just a different scent, but a whole different way of burning the candle. So I'm going to show it to you here. Again, it's called Spiral Light Candle. So on the surface, it looks like an ordinary candle, although I have to say, I think this pink is just stunning. I think it's so pretty. The scent, which I love, is cherry blossom, I'm being told. And I didn't know why I loved it, but now I do. Love it. It's very subtle. It's not, some candles are really overwhelming. This one is not. And we have Spiral Light in the house. I'm so glad. Love their story, which I'm going to tell you about in just a second. But look inside. So as you can see, it is kind of hollow looking, right? Well, the whole idea with Spiral Light candles is for the very first time, when you light a spiral light candle, it doesn't burn from the middle down like we're used to seeing, just kind of the boring standard candle. This one burns around in a spiral. And I'm going to run the video real quick so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. It is so cool. Look at that. Now this is time lapse. So they sped it up so that you could get the idea. But it's so fun to watch it burn. And then not only because it's going around in a circle, but the way that the wax melts on the inside is so cool to see. And then when it gets down lower, they've built in sort of a standard, a traditional wood wick into the middle. And so then you can light that and burn it the way that you're used to burning a candle. So it's almost like a 2-in-1. Now this burns for 18 hours. So it's really great, great quality, lasts a long time. I haven't tried all the scents, but I counted on their website. I think there are 22, and you guys have to correct me if I'm wrong, but the colors are so pretty. I just kept going, oh, I want that one. I want that one. They're gorgeous. So many beautiful colors. I can only imagine that the scents match the beauty of the colors. So I wish I had them all right here and could smell each one of them. But I did notice on their website that I wanted to point out, I thought it was so clever. They do have a scent guide on their website. So it breaks it out by floral, woody, exotic, fresh, and it talks about the different scents and the different ways each one of those smells, and then which candles they have that fit in those different guides. But it's hard to buy a candle online, as you guys know. I mean, you're not smelling it. You're kind of going out on a limb with that. However, they also have something that I think is so smart. They offer a scent kit, a sample kit. So it can come with 6 different samples of the wax that you can smell and see. And then you can make a decision that way if you want to. And I think that's $5 to get that sample kit home and then make a decision about which candles you want. So I thought that was a really clever way of making candle shopping so much more approachable online. Let's see, this is okay, thank you. They are chiming in here to let me know this is the medium candle. It will burn as a spiral for about 2 hours and as a wood wick for 30 hours after that. Okay, I don't know where I got the 18 hours. I don't know where I got that. So I'm so glad you're here. That's why we love having our makers here. So again, what they're saying there is that it's 2 hours doing the spiral and then 30 hours after that with that wood wick that you see inside there. So imagine gifting this to somebody. I mean, I always say this on Grommet Live. I love buying gifts, giving gifts that are that wow, that are that like people open it and they want to know all about it because they've never seen anything like it before. I feel like that is definitely this. Now, I have to say, this was created by a couple and their daughter, I believe, if I have that right, Todd and Tammy Nelson. And evidently, one of them had surgery and they were recovering from surgery. And they started kind of playing around with making candles just in their basement, I think it was, or maybe their garage. I can't remember exactly where. But they started playing around with it and had so much fun with it and thought they kind of wanted to take it to the next level. So to do that, they knew that they needed to get evidently what's called a new melter of some kind. And so they got in their car and they went for a drive and went to try to find a melter that would help them take their candle making to the next level. And little did they know that they would end up coming home with a new candle company, not just a melter. So they discovered that there was a company that had closed down, a candle making company. I believe it was a husband and wife team, and it was in North Dakota, Hillsboro, North Dakota. And that company was the one that actually patented the spiral candle. And they thought it was Todd and Tammy thought it was so special and so unique that they decided, because this company was no longer and everything was just sitting there and going to waste, that they would take it over and basically keep the fire burning, pun intended, right there. So anyway, so that I thought was so cool. So, when you least expect it, you never know how life is going to change. And since that time, where they grew from this sort of little tiny mom and pop plate thing in their garage to now they have, I believe, 15 employees. They're a national candle brand. They have a huge manufacturing facility, so they are just growing leaps and bounds, and you can imagine why. But they are definitely going to always stay true, from what I read, to their roots and to being a family-run business, which I love. So that was really, really cool to read. So thank you for sharing that story with us. That's what makes Grommet so unique, and why I love doing what I do here, is learning about these stories and then being able to share them with all of you. And so if you guys think this is pretty cool, I would love for you to, number one, give it an upvote. I mean, that's $11 for this. And to me, it's just, when I think of Mother's Day, of course, I always like to give my mom a gift, but I also like to give grandparents gifts. I like to give my sister-in-law a little something. Some of my mom friends, I like to give a little something to. To me, that is this sort of that perfect gift that you can give to anybody, because everybody loves candles, and to have something so unique and such a quality candle, not just a gimmicky, very quality, the scent, everything about it is beautiful. The box it came in is beautiful, all of it. So I love this, you guys. I'm so glad that we've got some upvotes coming in. So glad you guys found Grommet and that you're on Grommet. I think you guys are going to do a huge, huge business there, and we'll just continue to grow with Grommet. So wonderful to have you guys. And when you upvote, guys, what's going to happen is it will take you, when you go to buy it, it'll take you to their website. And so you can spend some time on their website looking at all the colors and just exploring, because they have some candle accessories that are really cool, all kinds of stuff. So really, really neat. Okay, we are going into product number 3. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything super important over there inside the chat. Okay. Product number 3 is a returning Grommet Live brand. And I have loved this brand since Greg and I originally launched it, several months ago, I think it was. And I'm still completely hooked on the product that Greg and I originally launched. And I even brought them here because I did want to highlight them, because I'm pretty positive they're still on Grommet. So I will show you those in this. Well, I'll show those to you now. These patches, they are patches, are developed by a company called Boost Patches. And you'll see them right here. They are adhesive patches that deliver all natural ingredients for whatever it is that you're needing help with. In my case, when I first sampled these and first discovered them, I tried the sleep patch because I was having trouble with sleep. And so basically what it is, it just marries things that we all know are so good for sleep, like melatonin, magnesium, lavender, so all natural ingredients, and it puts it into, I'll open it up so you can see, an adhesive patch that just goes right onto your skin. So instead of taking pills that are or capsules or whatever that are loaded with who knows what kind of additives and different things like that take a long time to get into our system because it has to go through the digestive system, we have these patches that go right onto, really you can put them anywhere. I put them right here. And so whatever ingredients are inside the patch just infuses into your skin, and you start feeling the benefits of it really, really quickly, because it is bypassing your whole digestive system and going right into your skin. And so I was hooked on these immediately. I liked it so much better than taking melatonin when I need to. There is one for pain, which I did finally use. I hadn't used these in a while. I had, what was it? Oh, I had a pain on my upper thigh. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try the pain patch. And I put it on, and I kind of forgot that it was there, because these, you put them on and you don't even know they're there. And you can keep them on for up to 24 hours. And they do their magic. They're slow release, timed release, radius benefits. So it's not like this, these benefits and then you crash down. It's over time. And so it's really effective. But I forgot that I had put the pain patch on, and before I knew it, I didn't have pain there anymore. And I went, oh my gosh, it's working. It must be working. So they have energy and immunity and recovery and all these other ones. So I am still loving that product, and I cannot sing their praises enough. And I'm hoping they are inside the chat. Dion, I don't think they are inside the chat. She was a guest on our show not too long ago. We got to have her on live. We had a little sound issues, but it was really fun to have her on. And she came and she came to my house actually and dropped this new product off. And this new product is definitely associated with, it's still an adhesive patch product. But what happened with, she and her husband are very, have been in the adhesive industry for a very long time and have, definitely experts in that field, lots and lots of experience in the medical grade adhesive field. And her world took a bit of a twist that she was not expecting. She was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And when that happened, and she started using the pumps and all the things that she needs to use, and she was using what was on the market to keep those in place, she was realizing how poorly created they all were. And knowing the expertise that they had, she set out to create really a game-changing patch for people with diabetes that are dealing with the pumps and the different all the different devices that go along with that. And let me pull them up right here. Where did I put them? Oh, here they are, right in front of me. I'm like, wait a minute. So these are called plus patches. And so they are designed for people with diabetes. They are designed to stay in place for up to 14 days. And again, it's one of those where you don't even know they're there once you put them on. That the adhesive that they have is so strong that it does stay in place. It will not fray. The edges will not even come up. They are waterproof, so you can wear them in the shower, swimming, whatever. So you almost, again, you kind of forget that they're there, and they're all different sizes, different kinds, different colors. I'll just show you a couple of them. Actually, yeah. Oh gosh. Now, I'm not somebody that has diabetes, so I'm not super knowledgeable on the subject. My niece, however, does. And so I reached out to her and I sent her a link. I wanted her to check them out and give me her opinion on them. She was blown away. She didn't get to try them yet, but she's very excited to try them because she couldn't imagine that they really could stay in place for that long. But if you read the reviews and if you see the technology behind it, you'll understand that it really works. So just to show you a few different ones. So this is one size. They come in these packs, come in a pack of 10. What they say on their website is that a pack of 10 will last for up to 50 days. So if you have diabetes yourself or you know somebody who does, they're dealing with these challenges like Dion did in the beginning. And she said it was so frustrating. They were constantly coming off. Nothing could keep the things in place. So it really kind of made everyday life difficult, which I can imagine. And so her goal was to create something that would kind of ease that for her. And so everyday life would not be so difficult. And from what I understand, she has achieved that in spades. And so again, they have skin color. I'm trying to see, I've opened a few different ones, but they're all the same color, I think. Just want to show you the different shades of them. I'm getting the same colors. But so you're seeing the different sizes for the different uses. If you go onto the website, if you're someone that is dealing with this or you know somebody that does, I'm sure right away you'll know exactly which ones you need. But what I do know is that the people behind this are as expert and as experienced as it gets when it comes to medical grade adhesive. So the claims that they're making, they're all third-party tested and all of that. And so they are legitimate. So these are sweat proof. These are water resistant. They're very, very thin and stretchable too. So I imagine they're very comfortable. I don't know, but I would imagine that they are. So well done. And I always appreciate that when innovation happens because of necessity and something that you're dealing with. And when you can take a challenge and turn it into something like this is pretty special. So congratulations to you guys. I think what you're doing is phenomenal. And I'm no doubt it's going to help so many people out there. And so spread the word, you guys. If it's not you yourself, but you know someone who is dealing with this, I'm sure they would appreciate knowing that this exists because it is a new product. And I'm so happy that we have it here on Grommet and that you can get it for 20% off. Okay, now for those who have jumped on late, I have to remind everybody that we are doing 2 giveaways tonight, as we always do. So if you have not already entered, please do. There is the QR code right there. You're just going to get your phone out because I'm about to announce a winner. And if you wanted to double your chances, all you need to do is inside the chat, say the word giveaway. Tell me if you've seen a product that you would like to win. I want to, so definitely chime in there. I'm kind of curious to know which products you guys are excited about so far. So let me know. But like I said, I do have an idea of what I'm going to be giving away. And I'm looking at a couple little chats here. Okay, Stephanie did get back to us on the Soul Blade. Somebody had asked where they're made. The steel is crafted in Japan, and it is a premium Damascus steel. So I will show you that one more time. There you go. It's hard to see with that light, but so beautiful. So beautiful. I can't wait to go cook again. It really does make it so much more fun when you're not dealing with dull knives that, oh gosh, I was staying in an Airbnb when I was at HSN last week, and the knife set was awful. It could not cut through a tomato. I can't wait to cut through a tomato with that, actually. That's always fun. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do the giveaway. We've got several people that are getting that second chance. So good job for you guys. Good luck, everybody. Somebody's wanting to win the knives. Let's see. Spiral Light is saying they're so excited to be part of Grommet. Thanks for sharing our story. Absolutely. And we're so excited to have you. Okay, so for the first giveaway, given that we have Mother's Day right around the corner, and given that I think it is such a wonderful Mother's Day gift, and it's going to make it very easy for somebody to gift, to at least take care of one of their gifts, I'm going to give away a spiral candle because I just think these things are so cool. They are really so unique and so different. I'm going to show you one more time that video because I just think it's awesome. While I'm getting the giveaway winner, which I have right here. So one of you are about to win, and you're going to get to pick the scent color of your choice. And like I said, I think there's 22. And Spiral Lights, if you guys let me know on that if I'm right, if 22 is the right number. And again, this is the medium, so they have different sizes as well. Okay, so giveaway winner number one, I believe she is inside the chat. I think I saw her. It is Josie Peroni. Am I pronouncing that right, Josie? Congratulations. You have just won a Spiral Light candle. And I hope that you take a little video of it as it's burning and post it for us to see, and make sure to tag Grommet Live so we all see it. So unless, of course, you're going to give it as a gift, which I completely understand. So congratulations again to Josie, but we still have one more giveaway. So do not give up. And I think you guys are going to be pretty excited about the second giveaway as well. So definitely chime in the chat if you want to. And Josie says she totally will. Thank you, Josie. I'm curious, do you know what scent that you would choose? I don't know. You probably haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but would love to know that too. Okay, we are going to move on to the next product of the. Oh boy, this is a favorite of mine. I have to say, I have featured this on Grommet Live before, but I am such a fan on so many levels that I was so excited to bring it back again. And I'm bringing it back again for a couple different reasons. Number one, I got a second one. So I started with the Tangerine version of this product. The product is called Amigo. And I love the name. Let's just start with that right there, because the name combines two words. One is beach in Spanish, and the other word is friend in Spanish. So playa is beach and amigo is friend. And so this product has become my best beach friend. It is so helpful for me. I live in Southern California. I live on Balboa Island. We have the bay right down the street. And so one of my favorite things, especially this time of year, I'm getting to do it again. I always have to take off a little bit in the winter. But at the end of the day, I love to go down to the end of my street on the bay and bring my journal and bring my dog and just sit and watch the sunset and watch the boats go by. And it's so wonderful. But until I met my new BFF, my new beach friend, Amigo, I would carry so much stuff with me. And on top of that, I'm carrying my dog leash and the dog at the end of the leash. So it was always a little bit of a chore, because I do like to have maybe a glass of wine, maybe my water bottle, whatever, something to drink. I've got my chair. I've got my bag with my journal, my book, whatever. I've got so much stuff. And the creator of this, Suzanne Fontaine, had a similar situation. She's living in Puerto Vallarta. I hope I have that right. I think I do. And she's inside the chat, so let me know if I don't. I got to meet Suzanne at the Women Inventors Conference last week, so that was super fun. So that's why she came up with it, is when she moved to Mexico, was going to the beach all the time, she was frustrated always having to carry so much stuff. So I feel your pain. I really do. And she says, yes, that is correct. It is Purifier. And so thank you, Suzanne, for being here. But this product, I'm going to give you a whole tour of it and show you exactly why I love it and exactly why I'm using it all the time. In fact, I have shared with many of you on here that I went on a cruise with my son, Colin, recently. I brought this with me. I packed it in my luggage. And when we went to the different ports, and so the first one was Cabo San Lucas, I took it with me to port, and I was such a hit. I can't even tell you, because everybody else was paying $30 to get a lounge chair and a towel, or I forget exactly what it was, but I had this with me. And so I could just set it up, and I was so comfortable. So let's get into what it is exactly. And so then this will all make sense. But I'm going to show it to you right here. I know you can see it in that picture, but this is it. So this is the new one. The light on Tangerine, which I love too. That's just like a really bright and sunny orange color. In fact, I think you call it mandarina, if I'm right. This one is the turquoise, and I love this one too. They're both just put me in the best moods. But what this is this is an all-in-one beach buddy of sorts that is not only going to be your chair, your mat, but it carries everything you could possibly want to carry with you when you go to the beach or the park, or maybe you're going to a summer concert in the park, or you're going to a sporting event. So nice to have this with you. And let me just show you the different sides of it. Now, this is fully constructed. I'm going to show you the inside, how it's constructed. This is down to be just about this thin. I think it's about 3 or 4 inches. And so that's why you're able to pack it in your luggage too. So if you're going on a beach kind of vacation, or vacation where you'd be going to the park, or any outdoor stuff, so nice to be able to take this with you. It's very lightweight. It's less than 5 pounds. And she's brilliant with the strap. I mean, just the different ways that you can carry it alone, 3 different ways. This is such a smart strap because there's a zipper on it that I will try to show you right here that actually turns it into a double strap, so it becomes a backpack. So you can carry this as a backpack, or you can wear it the traditional way and go over the shoulder, or you can do it, and we've got a picture right there, or you can do it crossbody, as you're seeing right there in the middle. So really, really comfortable to carry. It's very cushioned strap. And then, as you can see on the outside, when we come back, let's see here. Jen, can we put the picture down? Yeah. Okay. She's got all kinds of pockets around the outside that makes all those things that we want to get to, like your phone or your keys or whatever. I put those in here. And so they're very, well secured, but also easy to get to. On the back here, there's a big giant pocket, which you can put anything and everything in, but it actually really can be designed as a laptop pocket because it is cushioned. And I mean, I have to imagine it would fit up to like a 17-inch laptop, but I loaded it up with food and drinks and things like that when we were in Cabo. And then let's go inside. So, I mean, every detail is just so high quality. Like even these zipper pulls, these silicone, not only do they look really sporty, but they are super functional, high quality. So when you open it up, I've got a few things in mind this time just to kind of show you how it works. But you're seeing here, I even have a cooler inside. I've got a couple towels, but my gosh, I have not loaded it up with towels yet. I think I could fit probably 5 towels in here if I wanted to. I've got my water bottle. Then you can see on this flap right here, she very brilliantly put really strong sort of elastic straps. So whatever it is you want to put inside and keep organized, you can. And there's a whole bunch of them. So again, you will not believe how much you can fit in here. It's the only thing that you're going to have to carry with you. And then it even has this removable little kind of case that if you wanted to put things like your phone or things that you wanted to keep from getting sandy or wet, you could do that, and that Velcro's in place. Now the bottom has a mat underneath, so there's a whole pocket for the mat, and that mat just unfolds, and you can use that sort of as ground cover, a place to sit when you want to. You can fold it up so you can have a little bit of cushion if you're sitting. But the real magic is that when it is zipped up, as you're seeing, it's this triangle design, and there is a steel bar inside that allows this to stay in place. But you can sit and use it in 3 different ways. I typically do it sort of as a recliner, and we've got a picture here showing those 3 ways. So I most often do it the way you're seeing on all the way to the left there with the gentleman with the hat on. So that's the recline. And then in the middle, that, oh no, I'm saying it wrong. That is the, gosh, I can't see, it's hidden. What does that say, Jen? Oh, upright. They call that upright. Then in the middle, it's reclined. And so that's just, kind of laying on the beach, super, I mean, each one of them are so comfortable. I've done all 3. And then the one on the right is the prone. So you're laying on your stomach and it's kind of a wedge that goes up against your chest, and you're able to read really easily in that position. So versatile and so functional and so comfortable. I like it better than a chair. I really, really do. And because to me, I mean, that's the comfortable way to be on the sand. But you have that support, you have the different angles that you can recline it, and then you've got everything you need inside, easy to access when you want to get to it. So I just think this is a brilliant design. It is so functional once you start using it. I mean, the fact that you don't have to have all these things with you every time you go to the beach or the park or the pool or wherever you're going. All you need is this one bag that can go on your back, over your shoulder, crossbody, whatever it is it's just brilliant. So Suzanne Fontaine, well done. And I'm so glad we got to have you on tonight, because it was a little touch and go there for a little bit. But I really wanted to have you on because it is so close to Mother's Day. And I think this is the most phenomenal Mother's Day gift. If you know someone who is an outdoor person who loves going to the beach or the park, but one of my favorite uses, I haven't used it for this yet, but I do this a lot in the summer. So I look forward to that. And that is like outdoor concerts in the park, those kinds of kind of fun events. There's even movies in the park down the street from us. So I can imagine bringing this and having all my little, snacks and goodies in there and being able to just recline and watch and be comfy. So I'm super excited about it. And let's see, Josie's saying that's really great. Yes, she did such an incredible job. The design, I mean, I would have thought, and when I met her in person, she really is an independent inventor that just created something that she wanted and she needed. And before she knew it, it is this big product that's taken off and is just doing so well. It's so exciting to see that. But when you see the quality and the craftsmanship and the brilliance of the design, you're thinking it's this big, huge beach chair company or something that made it, because it's so well done. And it'll be her first product. It's so proud. Really, it is a brilliant design. So this is one of those items where when you get that Grommet discount, it makes a big difference. So with the Grommet discount, you are paying $103. It's normally $120. So definitely, if it's even remotely on your mind, get out your phone, take a picture of that QR code so that you can take advantage of that 20% off down the road if now. And as I showed the turquoise today, in the picture there, you're seeing the mandarina, if I'm saying that right, but it's basically the orange. And then it also comes in a dark blue, like a navy blue. All are stunning. I have to say, Suzanne, seeing the turquoise in person, I think that's my fave. I do. I'm curious what yours is, Suzanne. Would you let us know? That would be fun. And what everybody else, what colors do you guys like? I'm curious about that as well. And I did want to show, I took this out very quickly and it was kind of propped inside the Play Amigo, but I did want to show you that you can actually fit a cooler in there. That's how spacious it is. And I happen to have this on hand. I actually love this, and probably many of you already have it, but I just wanted to show it to you in case you don't. This is because it's on Grommet too, as you're seeing right there, the Kanga Cooler. This has been such a huge hit on Grommet and elsewhere, but it is, this was a big Shark Tank product, and it keeps, I forget exactly how many hours, but it keeps cold drinks cold with no ice for, I want to say up to 8 hours, or I forget exactly what it was, but it is so smart. So it's so lightweight, and the way it's designed is, I mean, it's amazing how, I don't know how they do it, but it really does keep everything cool without needing all that ice, without needing, when the ice starts to melt and then it's filled with water, you don't have to deal with that. So you take your whatever drinks you want out of the refrigerator or the freezer and put them right in here, and they're going to stay cold and without the bulkiness of a typical cooler. So it's that really lightweight, opens that way, but then it's also got the magnetic opening this way. So it's a really, really perfect product to have for the weather that we're coming into, for summer, for spring. So many uses for it, so many different fun designs for it too. So I wanted to throw that in there because it does fit perfectly into the Playa Amigo. Okay, we are going to keep on going. Let's see. Okay, Suzanne, you didn't tell me what color you like the most. I do want to know that if you can. I'm just curious. And it was so fun meeting you last couple days ago. Really, really fun. And we got to spend quite a bit of time together, actually. We walked to lunch together and things like that. So that was super fun. Okay, we are going to move on, but I do want to remind you, if you have not gotten in on the giveaway yet, we are doing another giveaway in just a few minutes, actually, at the very end of the show. And I don't think you guys are going to be disappointed in this giveaway. I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, moving on. I have a really fun product. This is something that we have never, to my knowledge, ever done on Grommet Live before. Well, no, we have done a couple baby products. Yes, we have. I was thinking we hadn't, but it's been a while. So I'm out of practice. But when it showed up and when I looked online and was doing some research on it, I got to tell you, I would have given anything to have this when my little ones were born. And if you have a baby in your life, whether it's a grandbaby or a brother or sister who just had a baby, if there are any babies in your life, you are going to want to have this, or you're going to want to gift it to somebody. It is called the Looky L. And as simple and just sort of lovable and sweet as it is, it's actually so smart. And do I have my phone? I do have my phone. So I'm going to show you exactly how it works. This was designed by a couple who have a baby. Actually, I think they have 2 babies now. I can't remember if that's right or not, but it's Caitlin and Chad. And they were always trying to get the baby to smile when they were taking pictures. And I'm sure everybody can relate to that. We all will do the silliest things to get a baby to smile, or even just to look at the camera. Like, that is such a challenge. I remember my firstborn, Jack, I remember going to the camera studio and was having a photography session done. And she had to have an assistant to come and make faces and put little noisy toys up to make sure that he would look at the camera, because it's really not natural for babies to look at a camera. They don't see a person, they just see a thing that's black and it's, nothing exciting. So they don't want to look at it, not natural. So what Caitlin and Chad did, I think, is so smart. They decided to find a way to make it fun for the baby to look at the camera, to make it kind of attractive to them. And so what they came up with is this little guy right here. So this is Looky L. It's a little lion. It is very quality. It's just that really nice matte. It's hard to tell on camera, I'm sure, but it is a very quality built-in rattle inside, and also it spins. So as you can hear, it's rattling and spinning at the same time. Now, the brilliance is in the mechanism that clamps onto any phone or any tablet. So if you are going to be taking a picture, all you're going to do is put this guy right there, my little Looky L. Whoops, I've got covering just like that. And right away, the baby's going to want to look at this and going to want to know what that is. And then maybe if for some reason he or she is not looking at it, then you just are going to spin that. So just the spinning of it is exciting. And then you're hearing that rattling sound. So between the colors that they've chosen, and from what I understand, they really researched what are those colors that attract babies' eyesight. And these are them. And they created sort of a whole world around this little guy, Looky L. And they even have a little book. And I did read the book. It's super cute. And it just gets them excited about who he is and makes them fall in love even more with him. So every time they see him, they want to look at the camera. And what's so smart about this, because I remember when I read their story, I related so much. I remember scrolling through photos and just delete, because we could never get that right when he or she eventually would be looking at the camera. So this is just going to save you so much time, and you're going to be able to get those great photos so quickly because he's on there, and then it just comes right off. So just attaches again to any tablet, any phone, and then comes right off. So it's so cute. And then it has this little bag that it comes in. You can just have that in your purse and pull it out when you need it. But what a fun little gift And I just have a friend that just had twins. And I wish that I already knew about this. I would have brought it to the hospital because it's just like, to me, such a fun welcome gift for babies to the world. And there's going to be people taking pictures left and right, and just a fun way to do that and make it so much easier. So I think it is so special and so cute and so affordable. I mean, under $20, especially with the Grommet discount. And yet it's something that anyone with a baby will use all the way through, gosh, probably through toddlerhood. And so and then I can imagine it just being a keepsake and, something that the baby will always remember as they get older. So very well done, Caitlin and Chad. I love this, and I will continue to think of it as a gift anytime. Gosh, before I know it, I'm going to be having grandbabies. Boy, oh boy. Let's see. We've got Mercedes in the chat. She says, I love this with our one taking lots of pictures. Baby is going to love it. She loves sounds. I love hearing that. I hope that you do get one and that you let us know how it works. But that's so true. I mean, especially the vacations when time is always limited and you do want to capture those pictures, how much faster, how much time this will save you, because you can get them looking right at the camera like that. So very, very cool. Okay, we are coming down to the wire. We are on our last product, and I think it fell down. It was right here, didn't it? Okay. I love this product. This is a new product for me, and I'm guessing a lot of you know of it, because when I started doing research on it, I found that it is just all the rage everywhere. There are so many TikToks on it, and it's just all over social media. And it seems like bloggers and influencers are just chomping at the bit to review this product. And I knew I thought it was smart when I discovered it on Grommet. And so I actually, this is another one of those where I hunted them down because I wanted to get it and to try it and to find out if it's all that. And it is all that. Now, I think this is so smart. Now, I was thinking of it for my mom. My mom lives in a 1-bedroom apartment. She's got ceiling fan both in her bedroom and in the living area. And what this is this is basically a all-natural air purifier that is propelled by the power of your fan. And so when you open it up, what you will find is that it comes with, in this case, it's got 5 of these covers. Now, these have adhesive backing right there. So these are going to go on the top of your fan blades. So when they are in place, you will not even know they're there. You can't even see them because they're on the top. So when you put them on, you want to make sure that you clean the blades if there's not dust on them so that it does stick to it. And then once you do that, and I'm going to just show you the material up close there. So these are, they're actually activated coconut shell carbon. Now, I didn't know exactly what that was. That was a new terminology for me, but it is all natural. And what I know is that when you turn that fan on, this is designed to capture all of the allergens, the bacteria, the dust, all the stuff in the air that causes, especially this time of year, causes us to have those allergies, causes your apartment, if you live in a small space, to smell a certain way. It captures all that. And they've got some before and afters, all over social media and things, because when you take it off, you'll see that it is just filled with dust and just particles from the air. So it really is designed to just capture them using the power of your fan. So something that you're already running, all natural. And so I noticed a big difference actually in my mom's place with the smell. And not that her apartment ever smelled bad. I never actually really even noticed it until she used these, and it just had a much more clean air scent when I walked in. So I think these are so smart. This is one of those simple inventions that you just think, why didn't I think of that? And they are just, I can't even imagine how many hundreds of thousands of these they are selling. They're just really great. And I think someone was asking, how long do they last? Yeah. Gosh, that is a very good question. Let me see if it says it right here. Shoot, I'm not seeing it here. If anybody knows, let me know inside the chat. But one of the things I love most about it, at first I thought they went under the blades for some reason. I don't know why I did think that, but they don't. They go on top. So I was thinking, oh, I wouldn't want to see that, the black and but you don't see it at all. You don't even know it's there, but yet it is doing its work around the clock, or as much as you have those fans on. So as we're heading into summer, those fans are going to be going. Why not have your air being filtered naturally, inexpensively? And so getting that clean air scent and capturing all of those allergens so that you can breathe easier without having to have a big, bulky, expensive air purifier. So do you agree that these are so smart? and has anyone used them? Because evidently lots of people are using them. I just didn't know about them, but as soon as I knew about them, I couldn't wait to try them. And they are just blowing up. So if you have a fan, I cannot recommend it enough. Try them. You'll love them. I mean, they really work. And the proof is in when you take this off your fan and you see how well it works and you think, oh my gosh, what if I didn't have that? That means I'm breathing in all of those particles, all of that dust and the dirt and the allergens. So really smart, really inexpensive. As you're seeing right there, that is $16 with the Grommet discount, and you are getting 5 of them with that. So pack of 5. I know they do come in a pack of 3 as well. So depending on what your fan is like and how much you need your air purified, you can take your pick with that. So let's see. So so no one has tried them yet. That's interesting. I thought maybe you guys would all say, Marcy, I can't believe you didn't know about those. But I didn't, but now I do. And I'm telling everybody about them because I really love them. So again, the company is called Barnacle, and it is a ceiling fan filter that is made of activated coconut shell carbon. Very, very brilliant. Okay, guys, we are at the end of the hour, and we are going to, let's see, replying to Josie Prone, wondering the same thing, how long they last. Shoot, I wish I knew, you guys. Oh, okay. Our producer, Jen, even looked it up, and she's not seeing how long they last. So I apologize for that. I probably should have looked that up when I put them on my mom's fans, because I don't know. Oh, somebody found out. It says, the website says 60 to 90 days. Wow. And I'm sure it really varies on what your environment is and how often you're using your fans. But for $16 to have an air filtration system in your home or your bedroom or wherever it is that you have a fan, I just think it's just a no-brainer. I'm so excited about it. So anyway, we are going to do our second giveaway, our last giveaway of the night. And this is so fun. So usually this would be when Greg would choose what his favorite product of the night was. So I'm going to guess what I think his favorite product of the night was. And I invite you, because many of you know Greg, what do you think his favorite product of the night would be? I'm pretty sure I know. I think Greg likes being in the kitchen. I think he likes barbecuing. I think all of that. So I think he would love to give away a Soul Blade knife. And if you jumped on late, my gosh, if you have never seen one of these guys, it is one special knife. As I described, I can't wait for you guys to hold it and use it. And who would have thought I could be so excited about a knife, but I am. Okay, so we are going to be giving away the 7-inch Santoku knife. And that is this one right here. Again, this is just another workhorse of a knife. It's for chopping and slicing and dicing and everything. And it is the most quality knife I have ever held and ever seen. So somebody's going to be very lucky. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, I know this person. And this person has been a big winner already this week, I have to tell you. Oh my gosh, Monica Grace, you're on. It's so good to see you. I'm so happy you found us. Monica's someone I've known through social media for such a long time. We've never met in person, but she buys some of my products, my travel products on HSN, and I just haven't seen her in so long. So hello and welcome. And I hope you come back tomorrow night, Monica. We're doing Mother's Day. So I'd love for you to come back for Mother's Day gifting too, so I can spend some more time with you. But our winner of the Soul Blade knife is Leanna. And I don't want to pronounce her last name wrong, but so I'm just going to say Leanna, who was at the Women Inventor Summit this last weekend that I was telling you about. She actually won in the product pitch competition. She won 2 prizes. She won the People's Choice Award, which she did such a phenomenal job pitching her product, which is called Took Take. And it is actually, forgot, it's a Grommet brand. So I should have highlighted that today. So Leanna is the winner of the knife. She's going to be so excited. She won the People's Choice Award. And then she also was one of the finalists for the product pitch competition. So she is one big winner this week. So congratulations. I don't think she is in the chat. Play Amigo is giving her a big and Candy's here too. Yeah, I know. She's gonna be so excited. This has just been a huge week for her. So congratulations. I can't wait to tell you because I don't think you're on here. But anyway, that takes us to the end of the show. And I want to thank you guys for being here on Wednesday night. What did you guys think of Wednesday night? As you guys have probably been able to see, we've been trying to test out different nights and times and all of that to see what people like the most. And we're thinking nighttime makes more sense for most people than daytime. So, but let us know if not, if you would rather do daytime. We really want to know what you guys like the best. So please chime in and let us know. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a very special Mother's Day gifting episode, although many of these products that you saw tonight, the candle, the knives, the Play Amigo, even a new mother would love the little Looky L. I got to say that. Anyway, we had some tonight, but tomorrow night, these I have handpicked my favorites from Grommet for Mother's Day, and I'm going to be able to showcase all of those. So maybe it's a gift for yourself, maybe it's for your mom, your grandma, whoever it is. I hope you can come back and join us. And I know Jen put the link to set the reminder in the chat. So thank you guys again for being here tonight, and I will look forward to seeing many of you, I hope, tomorrow night on Grommet Live, right back here, same time, same place. See you then.